It's the way he was on set. He'd go, okay, we got that. Now do it while licking your hand like you're a cat and cleaning yourself. Just watching the actor's face go, I'm sorry, what? He goes, just lick your hand like you're cleaning yourself.
You don't do that ordinarily?
I don't.
Our brand is Crisis. Bet your motherfucking ass it is. Our brand is Crisis. I'm sitting here. I got to meet David Gordon Green, which I'm really excited about. I know him from his little indie movies, kind of his Sundance movies and films, which I'm a fan of. And here you are in a big, fat Warner Brothers commercial movie with a big, fat, huge movie star.
Where was our big, fat budget?
Yeah, exactly.
No budget on this one?
No. I mean, we had a budget, but in terms of films, it was challenging to squeeze every drop out of what we did have.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I don't know. I feel like I can dance within a super low budget or big budget. It's just kind of the content and the attitude going into it. And so you try to find a sweet spot of a budget that everybody says, okay, do your thing.
You succeeded. I will tell you that you succeeded. It's
well,
fantastic.
We hope that would be nice. Yeah. But I also am so grateful that a studio goes, okay, we'll make it. We don't quite know what category that fits into, but these are the parameters, the boundaries financially, and they were really generous actually.
Mm-hmm. Really generous. Well, Sandy, you can greenlight any movie. I'm going to say that, even though you're
not
going
to
say
it's not true,
it.
but you
I'm going to say it, and I'm going to go with it. And if I say it, it's true.
You work at Vanity Fair. You say whatever shit you want to say.
That's right. So Sandy Bullock
say your shit.
Is the actress
Krista?
that can greenlight any movie. And also, I just read, too, that you changed. Originally, this was supposed to be for George or Clooney, who's a producer on it, and they changed it for you, which I love. Good girl. Gravity,
very generous.
Same thing happened too, right? Wasn't that
no? Gravity was originally a woman.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, they did. George and Grant had been developing it for quite some time, and I was just looking for great roles, and I just said, why don't we just start reading the male roles that are out there that have not been made yet? And this was one of them brought to my agent. She goes, what about this? And so we went to them and said, what do you think? And they did not hesitate, which is really great, really great. And it was actually easy to switch it over. We just keep saying we had to change the hymns to hers, and the anatomy, and that was about it.
I mean, I can't imagine anybody but you playing it, so you don't even think about it until you said.
But it's also just a good role. I mean, I think a good role is really something that you go, a man or a woman can play it with some adjustments, and to see someone who's really human.
And the timing on it is perfect. I mean,
which shockingly, when we made it, we were like, "Oh God, this is going to be an uphill battle." And up until about 2 months ago, everyone was like, "How are we going to explain the tone, which is a newer tone to movie-going viewers?" And then for some reason, 2 months ago, everything shifted, and they went, "How did you know that this would be so timely?" And we're like, "We didn't. We had no idea. We just made something that we were."
But it has.
Loved,
I feel like there's been an injection of politics as in pop culture, making it fun, making it a little outrageous, making so it does open up the conversation to more than just the intellectual. It does appeal to the absurd and the strange and new ways that we're all kind of evolving our social attitudes a little bit.
Yeah. We'll talk a little bit about. I had asked you this earlier. That coat, the camel coat.
The camel coat. I wanted her to have her armor. And it's sort of in the design of who she was, her wardrobe was left over from when she was at her height. Every piece that she had was from 7 years ago. And that camel coat, I said, I want it to be the blanket that she only takes it off at the point when she feels the most empowered. And so we planned a lot around that coat and her tics and her idiosyncrasies, but that coat literally was the storyline for her. And once the coat came off, there was business.
Yeah.
Where's that coat now?
In my closet. Yeah, I wear it when I'm having a tough day. I just put that coat on and I feel like a superhero.
And I imagine there was
cashmere does that to you. Nice cashmere makes you feel better about things.
It does, right?
Yeah, on a very superficial level.
You just continue to have an amazing career at it. I mean, I just
so
think
lucky.
It's
I'm
incredible. I think of When the Party's Over, Love Potion 29.
What you're remembering
Paper Dolls,
is brilliant.
Working Girl, the TV show.
Oh, goodness.
Come on, that was amazing.
Look, you start acting, you take whatever job you audition for that hires you. Or if they fire someone else, you take that job. It's like you don't think about it. I didn't think about anything for the longest time.
Demolition Man reboot. That needs to
reboot.
Yeah, you think?
I just don't want to wear the tight lycra pants. You know, it just shows too much stuff.